Welcome to meditation. Get settled in your chair, aligning your back and your head so that energy can flow freely through your chakras. Breathe in absolute love. Breathe out absolute peace. Breathe in the one that we all are. Breathe out joy, wonderment. Settle in. We will meditate for 20 minutes. Come back into the room. Thank you for being a part of meditation this morning.
Good morning, CSL San Jose. Good morning, CSL San Jose. Oh, please rise and stand and join us in our opening song this morning. Clap your hands. Come on. Here we go. Hey, everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 Dave. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, Dave. Let us make a joyful sound. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Morning, everyone. My name is Julia Smith, and I am a practitioner here at the Center for Spiritual Living San Jose. In the spirit of love, I welcome you to our Sunday celebration. I hope you are all starting your day with as much energy as I am. Now, I would like to invite Les Lindop, our practitioner of the day, forward to do our call to service.
Thank you, Julia. Good morning. I invite you to settle in, close your eyes, and let the sound of the bowl resonate with you. Let's pray. Knowing that there is that one God, that one source, that one that is all-knowing and all-creating, we come together this morning. I am part of that source. I am part of that God, as are you. You and I are joined together as one in this beautiful, beautiful universe. I bless this service. I bless our weeks ahead, and I bless our love for one another. Knowing my gratitude runs deep in my soul, I share it with you, and I release my word and say, And so it is.
As this is the fifth Sunday, less. As this is the fifth Sunday of the month, and we don't have them that often, we're going to do the candle lighting service, candle lighting reading. As our founder Ernest Holmes taught, in principle, the great religions of the world do not differ as much as they appear to. And in that truth, we light the first candle to recognize and honor the variety of religions as sacred paths to the one. We light the second candle in honor of our ancestors, those in our lives who have stood for us until we can stand for ourselves. We light the third candle for those in this world who are experiencing lack, suffering, and discord of any kind, claiming a power for good, healing and blessing them now. We light the fourth candle in honor of the absolute realm, inspired by love and made manifest by law, where all exists in the here and now to be realized. And we light the fifth candle in gratitude for the manifest universe itself, the living proof of God's existence through our ever-evolving awareness of the oneness. Our community is a place of belonging, calling all into their spiritual magnificence. We are companions on the journey, expanding love's expression as we learn to become the presence of peace. We are beacons of light, living the principles we teach as we meet each other where we are. We are a safe space where hope and courage are explored and new beginnings are happening through radical acceptance of who and whose we are. Welcome home. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge every person it took to get this service going today, from our musicians to our live stream person to the practitioners in service, the kitchen angels, those who are running the donations for the auction, everyone in the sound booth back there, I'm talking to you. Okay, and newcomers, we realize that today's trends offer up many options for spiritual and soul food, and we are grateful that you are with us today. We welcome you, if you're with us for the first time, to please consider staying after service for some coffee and connection, and pick up our welcome package at the concierge desk before you go. And now, if you would please stand, we will do the statement of being. We believe that life is good, that God is all there is, and that love is the only power. We are a welcoming and inclusive community of inspired individuals caring for and about each other and the entire planetary family, bringing the gifts of active compassion and kindness to the world. Our purpose is to transform lives, build dreams, and reveal God through education, music, prayer, service, generosity, and play. And while you're up, please take a moment to greet someone around you today. Everybody. I I hate to break up this love fest. I am sorry to break up this love fest, but if y'all could get back to your seats, that would be so awesome. I'd like to introduce our feature artist, Reece Whitaker. She's a Los Angeles native. Minister Reece has a background in musical theater and singing in her church's gospel choir as a kid. She has served in a range of positions within the Metropolitan Community Church denomination, primarily serving as praise and worship leader, minister for interfaith creative service and gospel service at Founders MCCLA, Theologies Team, People of African Descent Council, and the Young Adult Ministry on the denominational level. Reece recently sang with Ricky Byers' B-Hood Sunday devotionals in Los Angeles. With a BA in Religious Studies and Philosophy and a master's in social work, Reece finds the music within the interreligious spiritual spaces important to raise the consciousness of love, and she is thankful to share her gift of love with you today. Welcome, Reece.
Hey, everybody. So good to see you. It's been 5 months. It's been 5 months, and it's so good to be back in this space. I wanted to share just a little bit about the first song that I'm singing. The first song is called Give Us This Day. It is a song that comes from the Lord's Prayer, which is the Christian faith. It represents the human condition's dependence on God's love, peace, and joy as a way towards spiritual liberation. But I've been here at CSL for a good year and a half, and in this community, I interpret this song to be a reminder that God's love, peace, and joy already exist in us, and how that existence shows for itself through our willingness to trust the light within, and how that light within is already connected to our freedom. So I just wanted to share this song. It's a song that my grandmother used to sing by the Hawkins family. It's a well-known gospel group. And so I just hope that you receive this song as our praise team and our amazing musicians join us this morning. Give us this day our daily bread. You said you would supply all our needs according to your riches. I have but to ask, and I shall receive. To go from here and share this love you've given me, to show the ones who are lost and help them find their way, the way to truth and love, so we can be free. Oh God, oh God, we need your love, we need your love, we need your peace. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
to go from here and share this love you've given us. Oh yeah, supply all our needs and help them find their way. Oh, the way to truth and love, so we can be free. So we can be free. We need, oh God, we are the peace. We are the love. We are the joy. We are the joy. We are the peace. Oh, so we can be free. Oh, we are, we are. We are the love. We are the love. We are the peace. Every day we are. Can you sing it? We are. Yes, we are. So we can be free. Give us this day, our daily bread.
Concluding our month-long theme, On the Wings of Love, is our very own interim senior minister, Reverend Nadene Rogers, inviting us into contemplation around undefended love. Is she up there? Yes, all right.
Good Sunday morning, CSL San Jose. Well, it hasn't been 5 months for me, but it's been 4 weeks, and I tell you, I'm feeling it. And to all those of you who are now tuning in from far and wide, really, I am so happy to be with all of you once again. This indeed is a divinely guided celebration of spirit. Welcome back, Reece. Living in, through, and each one of us. You know, here at San Jose, we learn how to apply practical spirituality in our everyday lives, and we awaken that heaven in us, our awe, in the vast creative power for good and within this world. And I think we come to understand, you know, as we walk each other home, that how we live becomes our prayer. So in that notion, I have the honor of concluding our month's theme, On the Wings of Love, from the perspective of cultivating a foundation of undefended love. Now, as in all concepts which are expressed here on Sunday, we have to reach into both the spiritual truth of life, our life, and the illusion of man, of humankind, in order to understand how best each of us can uniquely recognize and reveal our wholeness, and demonstrate the joy, the abundance, and the light and love of our true nature. So now, undefended love might seem a big stretch from where your thoughts are sitting these days. You know, perhaps even an unrealistic dream. But if we are to contemplate this and be open enough to let it grow into not only a possible experience for us in this lifetime, but an actual guiding source to live from, then we need to go back to the beginning to remember who we truly are. Excuse me. And so I wanted to begin by asking you to remember the age-old biblical story of Adam and Eve. But, you know, I thought I would retell it with a bit of a metaphysical spin. So listen in. The story of Adam and Eve was never about two humans in a garden. It wasn't about an apple. It wasn't about a talking snake. It was about consciousness. It was not about disobedience. That one was a fairy tale, and now this is the truth. Adam and Eve were not human. They were consciousness split into two, masculine and feminine polarities of source. They were light beings, fully aware, no ego, no body, existing in unity consciousness, pure oneness, no judgment, no shame, no illusion. But oneness has a limit. Because you can't evolve if everything is the same. You can't choose if there is nothing to choose between. So the soul said, let me experience contrast. Let me descend. Let me forget. Enter the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Not a literal tree, it's a symbol of duality activation. To eat the fruit was to say, I am ready to experience all of it, light, dark, pain, pleasure. Let me walk through the illusion so that I may return with wisdom. Now the serpent, not a devil, it was Kundalini, DNA, the coded awakening buried deep inside of us. And once you activate that inner knowing, you do not need a gatekeeper between you and God. So when Eve ate the fruit, she didn't doom the world, she awakened it. She saw herself, she became aware, ego entered, separation began, and the fall, it wasn't punishment. It was a dimensional descent, spirit entering form. Consciousness became flesh, and earth became the classroom for remembering. That's why you forget when you're born. For if you remembered everything, you wouldn't grow or search or transform. And that's the whole point. So we are not here to be perfect. We are here to experience, to rise and return. Not because we were ever broken, but because we were chosen. So, no more fairy tales, just the truth. And now, you remember. I found this on TikTok. I'm almost embarrassed to say. You know, it was composed, or best I say, channeled by a person named Nick Rochelle. And Nick claims his purpose or assignment here at this time to be to remove the middlemen, to restore the connection, to remind the chosen, and to rebuild the blueprint in our mind. And he further states, you don't need religion to know the divine. You don't need a title to be free. You don't need approval to walk in truth. You are the altar. You are the transmission. You are the frequency. So I'm going to invite us all today to explore undefended love from this idea of who and whose we are. Now, another soul wandering about the planet, contributing ideas grounded in spiritual truth about who we are and the rightful power we have to create a world that works for all is someone you know, Marianne Williamson. Now, I follow her from time to time, and I love how she stands for something, even though her energy or her words may be depicting to you as you hear them, she's against something or someone. She really is standing for something. Our truth, the spiritual way of life, and democracy, right? She's standing for this greater idea, and she's constantly inviting us in to take our courage, to see everything as one thing happening, which includes us, and do the same to affect change. I think if she was here now with us, she might say, it's not about affecting change so that you can live as undefended love. It's about living as undefended love to affect the change. So yes, it takes courage. But more than that, I think, it takes the acceptance of and the commitment to stand for who we are in the realm of all things spiritual, which means us. Recently, in a post, she remarked, and I'm going to paraphrase, that the darkness in the world we see and feel opens us up towards infinite possibilities of solutions for peace and love to reign, for the healing of humanity that is always pointing us towards the power of God and good. So let's just take a moment to digest that statement. Once again, the darkness opens up us towards possibilities of infinite solutions for peace and love to reign, for the healing of humanity, that's always pointing us towards the power of God, of good, or infinite intelligence. And she furthers to say that the universe knows how to recalibrate itself naturally, but it does so in small steps because that recalibration is made known in consciousness through us as individual points of consciousness. And that our work is to intend ourselves as the conduits and the illumination for the ultimate solution, right? So, my friends, if we are consciousness moving on this dimension, experiencing from ego to remember our soul essence, and to claim for ourselves what is our assignment at this time, then perhaps the concept of living as undefended love doesn't seem as remote as it initially did when I brought it up. Last weekend, I teased Reverend Marcia. I said it was your coming out party. She spoke so passionately. I don't know if you're clapping, I can't hear you, but you should be. I mean, that was a brilliant talk. She spoke really, really passionately to the idea of standing for something, and that in taking that stand, no was an option. For me, that means giving myself the time and the space and the energy to free myself back into my own truth, my own spiritual authority, as I recalibrate myself from the inspiration of that undefended love. Undefended love must, as she also remarked to us from something she heard from Richard Rohr, it must be rooted in dualistic clarity. I love that idea, that concept. Because for me, when we are clear about what we perceive outside of ourselves, which we set in motion through our conscious intention, as being separate from what we set in motion by our ignorance, our fear, our belief in a power, the power of our experience to define us, then we can be free to choose our reactions, our decisions, our alliances within the happenings of both our inner and our outer worlds. When we remain unaware of what is in us being reflected in another, then we often assume a subservient position in that relationship and affirm the concept of the other by giving our power over to what we identify as reality. You know, this is the exact situation in which to practice saying no. Not as in what we're most familiar with, pushing against, coming up, dividing, by arming up, by keeping separate and defending our personage. But I think to more recalibrate ourselves and do what we must do to reinvigorate love's wisdom and heart, to further break down our defenses that bind, that alienate, and disconnect us from the heart of our own humanity. It's right in that moment, when love seems to be the farthest idea to take a stand for, that precisely is available to us the time to activate it into being. So Dr. Ernest Holmes, who created the Science of Mind and Spirit teaching, talks about love many, many times. But one of my favorite passages of his is this. He says, love is the central flame of the universe. Nay, it's the very flame itself. Love is an essence, an atmosphere which defies analysis, as does life itself. It is that which is and cannot be explained. It is the essence of love, while elusive, pervades everything. It fires the heart. It stimulates the emotions. It renews the soul, and it proclaims the spirit. Love reigns supreme over all. And I'm going to add my 2 cents. Love is that which inspires the creative process to demonstrate. So perhaps inherent within this very nature of love is a pure essence, whole within itself, strong and clean and clear, that needs no defense mechanisms from us, that when called upon, embodied, and is that alone which we take a stand for, by being as that, then the nature of others that is common, inherent as a spiritual being, the nature of others is cleanly and at depth recognized and called up in them. And that connection is made. 2 or more have been consciously gathered, and oneness is. So I'm going to tell you a story here. I hope I haven't told it to you before. Anyway, listen with new ears if I have. This goes back to the year 2000, when I was taking a bit of an adventure. I can't remember the little southern town from Puerto Vallarta, but it took about an hour and a half in a motorboat to get there. It may come to me. Anyway, we were on this island, and it was very, very sparse, so not well inhabited. And there was a bunch of horses, really old ones, that we were guided when we got off the boat to mount. It took forever to get them going, but we were going to go up to this beautiful, wonderful waterfall, a spiritual vortex, if you will, which took us about an hour to get up there. We came all the way down, and they had women with freshly warm, fragrant pies walking on the beach. Back then I was very slender and wore a bikini, and I could eat all the pie I wanted. Not true now. Anyway, I digress. It comes time, the boat comes up, and it's the last boat. So we all pile on this boat. There's about 12 of us, I guess. And we start to pull away. And 2 men come dragging this old fellow with just kind of a loincloth, long beard. His feet weren't working very well. It felt like, and he was resisting. No, I don't want to go. They clearly wanted him off the island. And I'm thinking, please go faster. I don't want him on the boat, because the only seat left was the one right in front of me at the bow. And my friend Tracy was sitting beside me, and she's just a little love muffin, she goes through life with these beautiful rose-colored glasses on. And I'm like, oh, no. And finally they stopped the boat, they came forward, they put him on the boat in front of me, and I could feel myself just wanting to just jump over the edge. As I am viscerally moving back and building the separation between the 2 of us, because I felt I needed to protect myself to be safe, because he's still yelling obscenities. He's obviously not mentally clear or sound. I had no compassion in my heart for this man. I just had preservation, feelings of self-preservation happening, and a lot of red flags. As I'm moving back, my dear friend Tracy is moving forward. She looked at him, and she reached out for his hands, which were shaking. And she said, "Sir," she said, "what is it you need? How can I help you?" I am here to support you. You are safe. You are okay. Well, I'm starting to cry. And I'm feeling such difference between my instinctual self-preservation and need to survive by keeping apart from another spirit. I didn't even feel any, as I said, it's the last moment you want to say, I am you and you are me. And yet there she was, a beautiful demonstration of spirit in action in a way for me that I share with you now was undefended love. I will never forget that moment. And I have been shown by people like that in the oddest of situations where I experience myself withdrawing and protecting and they're moving forward. So there's a lot in this idea of undefended love for me. And you know, we always teach what we need to learn, right? I have to hear it one more time. So thank you for joining me in hearing it. You know, so I decided that perhaps it isn't so much that we seek to be loved or to be loved or, you know, in an undefended way. I think maybe it's just that we want to be free to be who we truly are in the moment. Right? So to be free, we must be self-responsible, self-aware, self-accountable, socially responsible, spiritually aligned and identified. And not all of us believe we have the courage, right? The strength or the capacity or the commitment to really do with this or even know what the commitment means. So, you know, we keep on imagining what we think freedom could be like. While affirming often our limitations and casting the blame or the judgment, or I'll share, synonymous with that for me is the power, cast the power outside of us. So I say to myself, let me be wary of settling in the comfortable place of not enough, of being separate from spirit, while uttering, which I often do, I am already whole, complete, and perfect just the way I am. And then choosing to live in the disparaging discrepancy between my ideal of that oneness and my actual reality. So even though the principles of oneness and wholeness state it's all God, there are so many decisions made and actions taken that make it very challenging to stay in faith and model this truth when saying yes. Yes, I am, you are, in the face of brutality, in the face of abuse of power, gaslighting. But as the truth, not the fairy tale, reminds us, we are here to experience, to rise, and to return. So one of the simplest and most difficult, complex ways to cultivate a foundation of undefended love is to dissolve our defenses. And how I learned to do that was to live more spontaneously. And spontaneously affirm and proclaim the infinite possibility of what is here right now and divine, infinite creative power that lives within me to create in each and every moment. Now, yes, there is a field we play in, the field of the touchable, the shapeable, the controllable, the field of identity. But that's not Rumi's field, is it? Beyond right and wrongdoing, big and small, the measurables, there is a field where our souls meet the souls of others. To do this, we must know our master. Is it infinite creative intelligence source within us, or is it the conditions of our lives and our world? To choose rightly, we must contemplate and take action on living congruently with the principle that says, as within, so without. And that as we do our inner work and open to the idea that there is only one of us, we begin to sense and then feel that whatever affects me affects you, and vice versa. It is a movement that stretches our level of comfort and guides us towards a world that can work for everyone. But first, as we tend our own garden, we must detach from the power we have given to our ego to keep us separate, unfeeling, uncaring, and unconcerned about what goes on outside of our own inner domain and circle of influence. Take a breath with me. You know, in this posture, or as Dr. Holmes refers to it, as being poised in the principle and buoyed up in faith, our soul can rise and guide us. We can replace grasping with breathing. We give fully into life rather than trying to take from life what it is we think we lack. If we remain conscious and aligned energetically with the spiritual principles of oneness, of wholeness, then we have dualistic clarity. Seeing the differences not as something to resist, but instead to be willing to be open to see how they are sacred complements within the one, where my perception of you, or they, has its root in my perception of self, even if we can't see it or accept it. What I find interesting, though, is when we do want love and intimacy with self, with life, with God, that we spend so much time either hiding our truth or rebuffing compliments or resisting receiving love and care, the goodness of God through others' love and care, or spontaneous universal demonstrations. You know, we call them, oh, that was a miracle. Because it kind of just came into our reality. We weren't expecting it. But let us not fool ourselves. It came through us. Right? We want to both fit in. We're so funny. We want to both, fit in, but remain unique. We want to be connected, but not too close. We want to be involved, but given our space. This is us, right? One beautiful sacred complement after another. We want to be seen and accepted, but are afraid others will find out who we really are and reject us. And through all of this, feeling connected in mind or in heart or in soul or in spirit, present within that experience, there is no other, and therefore no need to defend. Yes, without a doubt, this is a process of transparency. Being open to be seen, to show oneself to the level of our awareness of who we are, rather than to the degree of depth we like ourselves. We begin to love ourselves as we meet and release our defenses and become, capable of transmitting light so that objects or images can be seen as if they are light. To be seen as if there were no intervening material between the two, even our thought. So what if we rather said, there go I? What if I'd said that to the man in the boat? There go I. There is only one of us. I mean, I would have had a different experience of life of me. Not one is right, one is wrong. Not one is better, one is worse. It's just what if. And we must live into that mystery, right? There go I. Not there for the grace of God, go I, right? There go I. This moves us from me to we. This allows us to transpose the tired dialogue reels in our mind, to tune into the power of our agreement, our assignment, to be part of a cause, a vision, a calling, to be a part of a collective conscious intention to create a world that works for everyone. And when we can live peering into that crack in the cosmos, we walk in a way that presences allness and nothingness. We include and we transcend together. Undefended love can only be cultivated by an open heart in a present moment, where you and I becomes we, or where you and we become I and me. And that leaves us with no I in the one. Remember the way that you felt about yourself when you first fell in love? I do a few times. That is the way you can feel about yourself for all time. Fresh, passionate, full of joy, optimistic without needing to explain it. Just a warm, welcoming spirit to all of life. And that is no fairy tale. That is the truth. Let us join in affirmative prayer. O Mother, Father, God, who art as heaven in us, may we honor thy name in us. May we remember that there truly is only one of us hearing this message, speaking this word, living this light, and being as this love. May we remember that we are the altar, we are the transmission, and we are the frequency of pure, unjaded, magical, powerful, inspirational, and creative love energy. May we take our next breath from that understanding. May we speak our next word and think our next thought from that truth, removing ourselves from the illusion and being wholly present in who and whose we are as we know it to be so in each and every moment. This is our assignment. Nothing more and nothing less. Very grateful for this truth. We release our word and open our heart and say together, and so it is. Amen.
Just taking that wonderful message in. Thank you, Reverend Nadene, feeling your presence here with us right now. Oh. The next song that we're singing is a song called Walking with God. That is by Michael Beckwith and Ricky Byers. Just reflecting off Reverend Nadine's message, I am you, you are me. And this song is a reminder of how we can be in undefended love. Oh. What kept me sad was a story in my head about what I never had and what I never said. But I can sing a song the flowers gave to me. Helps me to be strong. It helps me to be free. So when I'm walking with you, I'm walking with God. When I'm talking with you, I'm talking with God. When I'm praying with you, I'm praying with God. Oh, if God is all there is, yeah, everything is God. When I'm laughing with you, I'm laughing with God. Oh, when I'm singing with you, yeah, I'm singing with God. Oh, in the arms of my friends, I'm praying with is everything. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. There is a road, a journey we must take. It starts from within, and it's just a step away. Well, I can sing a song the Spirit gave to me. Helps me to be strong, and it helps me to be free. So when I'm walking with you, I'm walking with God. When I'm talking with you, I'm talking with God. When I'm praying with you, I'm praying with God. Oh, if God is all there is, then everything is God. Oh, when I'm laughing with you, I'm laughing with God. Oh, when I'm singing with each one of you, I'm singing with God. Oh, in the arms of my friend, praying with God. Oh, if God is all there is, then everything is God. Oh, if God is all there is, then everything is God. Oh, if God is all there is, then everything is God.
Thank you, Reverend Nadine, for your inspiring talk. And please join us next week when Reverend Nadine will be back speaking on a new theme, Transcendent Purpose, with her message, Paradigm Shifting. Now it's time for our sharing of our gifts and our offering. And conscious giving and the opportunity to participate in the law of circulation. We know that even though we have been taught that it is better to receive, better to give, than receive. Well, I like receiving. I don't know about you. The most important idea is often missed. Knowing that we must receive first in order to give a feeling of abundance, to give from a feeling of abundance. And so we invite you to receive a blessing of joy from your higher self. Keep it with you all week long and remember how much you are loved. Once you have drawn your joy blessing out of the small basket, you'll be able to give your offering into the second basket underneath to complete the law of circulation through giving back. Ushers, will you please circulate the two baskets, one atop the other? I invite you to invoke the feeling of gratitude through thoughts of life's abundance right where you are, allowing that to fill you and the space around you.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need.
So I give thanks.
So I give thanks
for
all my blessings.
Joy
gives me everything I need.
Peace is
my source.
Peace
As your word has power, please join in blessing the offertory by saying together the prosperity affirmation. The words are on the screen. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And last but not least, there are a variety of ways to connect and engage in the community. Sparkle Bingo, Tuesday, September 9th, and monthly on the second Tuesday. Come join in the fun, bring your friends, let loose, go bananas. Right, Gus? Yeah. Fun prizes for each bingo, snacks and beverages available for purchase. See our bingo caller and event coordinator, Gus Twomey, for more information. World Day of Prayer, September 10th, 6 to 7:30 p.m. Join a powerful global happening through music, meditation, prayer, and affirmation. Return to your center and bring peace into this world. This is an in-person only event facilitated by Reverend Maureen Ross. World Day of Service, September 13th, 9 to 12 noon. Earth and community care, litter cleanup of the Alma and Monterey Road areas near Sacred Heart Community Center, San Jose. Please meet up in the parking lot at Big 5 Walmart at 1472 Monterey Road. This year, CSL San Jose is partnering with a sister not-for-profit, Spirit for Change Now, helping schools and businesses to go green. Bring some gloves. Pet Remembrance Gathering, September 14th from 1 to 2 p.m. The Pet Remembrance Gathering is a time of healing, love, and celebrating the unconditional love. I don't know, mine's kind of conditional sometimes. We cherish so much with our animal companions. We will be remembering and honoring our animal companions who have gone over the Rainbow Bridge, but who always remain in our hearts. Participants can bring photos of their pets for a special blessing. 2025 Silent Retreat is happening October 30th to November 1st in the Santa Cruz Mountains at the beautiful Green Mountain Retreat Center near to Los Gatos. Jennifer Bick and Nadine Rogers will be your hosts and facilitators for this magical, insightful weekend where each participant will leave feeling more open to their natural essence of being. Early bird registration is $525 until September 15th, after which the cost goes to $575, and it is for all meals and double occupancy. Deadline to register is October 19th. Arts Alive Gala Auction and Concert is happening on September 26th. You've seen all the beautiful artwork and gifts out in front that in the foyer the last few weeks. It's all for the the auction gala. And thank you for everyone who has donated to the auction. Is anyone here donated to the auction? Raise your hands, please. Thank you so much for that. All three of our auctions, the live and silent auction at the gala and the additional online auction running September 1st through 30th, are fully stocked with fabulous diverse donations. For those of you who still haven't purchased tickets to the gala, we now have a second draw prize, and in addition to the Great Spa Basket, one complimentary registration to our upcoming silent retreat in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Okay, are you ready for the 2025 Fund a Need project reveal? Drum roll, please. Drum roll. Thank you. To break it down slightly, the funds received for this special bidding opportunity at our live auction will help support teacher stipends, program development, seed fund for the new Next Gen 13 to 35-ish group, along with virtual outreach and engagement. We are still welcoming event sponsorship partners into our multi-marketing campaign and our fabulous auction team right outside that door. are waiting to tell you about everything, everywhere, all at once. Our town hall meeting for this month is in 25 minutes. Please consider attending it. Attending, as it is a time for gaining clarity and to collaboratively grow and shape our community consciousness and culture. 12 noon in the sanctuary, right here. Links to register. Okay, so links to register for these events can be found on our website, www.cslsj.org, or feel free to email us at admin@cslsj.org. Remember that you can find a recording of today's celebration service on our website, YouTube channel, and Facebook page. Please click and share to invite others in. In closing, would all the youth and teens and practitioner of the day come forward? He's already forward. And would all practitioners stand right where you are? Look for a practitioner wearing a stole, and they will be available after service for prayer support. We now have a community prayer box at the back of the sanctuary. Write a prayer and put it in the box, and your requests will be taken into prayer throughout the week by our Ministry of Prayer team. And I'd like to thank the youth and family volunteers for their service. Are you here, youth and family volunteers? Okay. Our practitioner of the day will share 3 call and response affirmations that we can take home with us, followed by our closing song. On behalf of our entire community, thank you for being part of our spiritual family today, and we look forward to seeing you again. Please stand if you're able.
I am one with Spirit.
I am one with the Spirit.
I have the power to create.
I have the power to create.
As within, so am I.
As within, so am I.
And so it is.
And so it is. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Have a beautiful week, everyone.